Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
We made to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
We made to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
I was wondering, what does it take for us, the youth, to make our lives and those of people around us better?
That's a nice thought. How can we make our voices be heard?
We can volunteer, like how I volunteered to teach in my former primary school.
And we can speak up through our radio presenters, like how I called in one day when our water point was not working.
But besides all that, is there really anything else we can do in our communities?
We can join together in groups and start a students' association and do career guidance in schools.
That's a good point. Remember when we volunteered, I had some friends and we taught people in our community about personal and communal hygiene.
But above all,
We should always watch the news and know what's happening in our country.
Every little thing counts. So get out there and start doing something now.
Twaweza ni sisi. Change is me. It's you. It's us. We talked yesterday. Let's act today.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another interesting episode of your number one radio drama. It's episode 424 of Rock Point 256.
One very interesting thing about Rock Point 256 is that the action continues to get hotter and hotter.
Things are tight at Foundation Primary School.
Teacher Mark insists that the children pay for the broken window.
It's on fire. So why don't you join us, dear listeners, at Foundation Primary School?
Hey you! Hurry up to class. Haven't you heard the bell? And when I let you free, they say Teacher Mark is not serious. Even you pupils who are still outside the gate, hurry before I close the gate. I have to make sure you keep discipline. Hey, Sam,
Yes, Teacher Mark.
come here. Even you, Joey, come back here.
What is it, Teacher Mark?
Sam, is that how you answer to adults? What are you doing here? And you, Joey? Joey,
Yes,
did you hear what I said last time?
yes, Teacher Mark.
Very good. So, have you done what I told you to do?
Teacher,
Yes?
you told us to always keep time.
And you, Joey, what did I tell you to do? Have you brought the money?
No, but teacher,
But what? Did I not tell you very clearly that no pupil should come to school if they haven't paid for the broken window? Sam,
Yes, teacher.
have you brought the money?
Dad said, he said...
Sam, answer my question. I am not your daddy. When are you two paying the money?
I don't know.
If you don't have the money, please go back. Now,
Teacher Mark, please forgive us.
no excuses. I don't want you to start crying here.
Joy, come. Let's go back home.
But me, I want to study.
Tell your parents to give you money, or else no coming back.
My father will not give me the money.
That's not my problem. Go! Move!
Teacher Mark is serious this time. Sam and Joey cannot attend school unless they pay the fine.
So, should we say Teacher Mark is doing his job well? He's the head of discipline, isn't he?
Well, I have a feeling he's overreacting. Anyway, back to Mama Irene's life. Kadenge paid her a visit.
Kadenge, I told you I'm quite busy here. Whatever you need from me, please come back tomorrow. Don't you see I'm attending to my customers?
Mama Irene, I'm also one of your customers. Attend to me, please.
Now, what do you want to buy?
I just need your campaign t-shirt, just that. I see around everyone dressed in your t-shirt besides me. And they are smart.
But you support another person.
Who said?
Everyone sees that from the t-shirt you are putting on.
During campaigns, I'm testing different candidates, Mama Irene. On the day I vote, then you will know who I have supported.
Yes, please move away, Kadenge.
Don't push me, madam. That is discrimination. Am I not a voter like others?
Kadenge, the fact that you are dressed in Ofono's t-shirt means that you're already taken.
Do not be deceived by appearances, Mama Irene. Look, it's not only Ofono's t-shirt I'm dressed in. Look underneath.
Oh my God, Kadenge, that is Dewo's t-shirt inside. Why dress in all those t-shirts belonging to people contesting for the same post?
I am sampling, madam. During election campaigns, I must appreciate whatever the candidates are offering.
I'm not offering.
So you do not want my vote?
Now you are talking nonsense, Kadenge.
Maybe it is you who is talking nonsense, Mama Irene. You are the only candidate whose t-shirt I don't have.
You are not taking these elections seriously, Kadenge.
I beg to differ, Mama Irene. I'm the only active person who is taking elections seriously. It is my role given by the laws and rights of this country to research as a voter and to make the right choice for me.
What kind of research is that? Going on putting on different t-shirts?
That is the question that you should best answer as the one who thinks that the person who wears your t-shirt is going to be your voter.
There. So if you are so clever, you already know who you will vote for. A t-shirt is not going to help you decide.
Exactly. Maybe I need to camouflage. So others think that I'm going to vote for Deo or Ofono or even you, Mama Irene.
Kadenge, you are not convincing me enough to give you a t-shirt.
Madam, you are not convincing me enough to give you my vote. Hey, I believe that you want me to decampaign you.
Why on earth would you decampaign me, Kadenge?
You have failed test number 1, discriminating against a voter. That reflects on how you will discriminate against us after you have been voted into power. Or maybe you think that I'm too stupid and you don't need me. You will not be the first politician in the world to despise voters, madam.
Kadenge, I do not want issues between me and you. Here is your t-shirt.
Now you are talking. Let me go and put it on.
Why can't you dress up from here?
My friend, that is not how I do it. Yours is going under Ofono's t-shirt.
Why?
Today is Ofono's day.
You are just making nonsense now. Give me my t-shirt back. I can give it to somebody else who is serious.
So you believe that wearing your t-shirt makes a person serious, yeah?
That is not what I said.
It is. You offer me something for free, but then you want to tell me how I should use it. Now, that shows me that you're like so many other politicians. You still want to dictate. You still believe I can't think for myself. And when I think for myself, you think that I'm stupid for thinking.
Kadenge, just spare me and move on.
Maybe you don't like us to think, Mama Irene. Maybe you want our vote so that we stop thinking. But I am one voter, ladies and gentlemen, who can think for himself. And I think I have outthought you, Mama Irene. Thank you for your t-shirt.
You see, Kadenge raises a very important issue here. A mere t-shirt cannot convince anyone to vote for you.
Kadenge. I like when he says he's still making research and will decide on who he will vote for.
Indeed. Everyone should be able to do that. Though some people's rights get infringed on if they're not firm.
Exactly. Just like Osbert had a go at Viola.
Fill it up. Fill it up. It's very good.
I'm glad you like it, Tata.
Osbert, my son. It's delicious.
Viola squeezed it, passion fruit, and then a little something. I just had to bring you some.
What is that little something?
She won't tell me. She says it is a secret.
Whatever it is, it's a good secret. Hey, so sweet. And refreshing.
This time the bushes are full of fruit.
And she brings her secret from the market. I suppose...
What do you mean, Father?
I am joking with you, man. You are too serious sometimes. How is her business? Is she making money?
Yeah, Viola is making the money. Yes.
But you sound unconvincing, Osbert, like there is something wrong.
I'm not sure about the marketplace.
Meaning?
A lot of things go on there. And with the elections coming up, it's madness.
But she's just going there to sell, right? She's not involved in campaigns, is she?
Not really. But she came dressed in Mama Irene's t-shirt.
Oh, this woman contesting for LC3 chairperson?
Yes.
Does Mama Irene belong to our political party?
Not at all.
That is an abomination. Is Viola indeed supporting that woman?
She claims that she was just putting on the t-shirt, but not actually supporting.
How can you wear a t-shirt and not support?
That is what I said. I told her to put it off.
And who is this Mama Irene anyway? She's a woman. What is a woman going to do in a public office?
You know?
I don't even know what party she represents.
Me too. I don't even know.
And we have our own party that we have supported for years. Viola should not infiltrate the family with those other candidates.
I told her to concentrate on business and leave politics alone.
Son, it's not just leaving politics. She must follow the candidate that you support and not mixing us in this family.
True.
How can she go against her husband?
Exactly, Father.
How can she go against our family? I am not happy. I am not happy at all. She belongs to our family. She was given to us by our family.
I was surprised when she came dressed in Mama Irene's t-shirt. I wouldn't stomach it.
So what did you do with that t-shirt?
I stripped it off.
Only that?
And threw it out.
Son, you must get rid of that t-shirt immediately.
But I have.
That's not enough. Burn it. Get her to burn it herself.
Dad, is that really necessary? I thought just not putting it on was enough.
What if she lands on it again? Are you getting my point, Oswald?
Yes, Dad.
No mixing candidates in my family. If she is not ready to support ours, let her just shut up. I don't want my family to be mixed up. Give me more of that juice. Now I am so annoyed. I have developed some terrible thirst.
Here, Father, let me add you some more juice.
Your wife must stick to making juice, Oswald. Not campaigning and infiltrating. We don't want machinations.
Okay, Dad.
So, does this mean that if I get married into your family, I automatically take on your social, political practices and cultural beliefs? I thought everyone has a right to choose his or her candidate.
Not at Tata Peter's home. Viola has a big challenge. I think that's why she says elections are not a big deal in her life.
We shall pray for her.
It takes more than prayers. Everyone should be given an opportunity to identify and vote for the candidate of their choice.
Meanwhile, when Sam and Joy were chased, Steve and Peace decided to visit the school.
Steve and Peace, let's be clear here. Do you understand why your kids have not been allowed to school?
It's because I not paid the fine Teacher Mark asked for.
Thank you very much. Peace, do you know of any other reasons?
No, but that is not a good reason. It is very unjust. You cannot afford that fine, Mr. Headmaster.
I think this is not a case for me. Do what you have been asked to do, pay the small fine, and we shall have no more trouble here. That matter is in the hands of the head of discipline.
Mr. Headmaster, can I see Teacher Mark?
It is not necessary. He is in class with the pupils, and besides, it won't change a thing.
But can't you see this is very unfair?
Steve, those kids are unruly. They deserve to be punished. We cannot have children going around and breaking windows.
But our children were not involved. Heman is a disciplined girl. She could never have participated in breaking the windows.
Peace. You see, none of the kids came up to own the act of breaking the windows. The whole class has to get punished. And those who will not pay will not be allowed into school.
Mr. H.M., you cannot stop children from coming to school. It's their right.
So, Steve, are you saying those kids have the right to break classroom windows?
No, I don't condone vandalism. Those kids became unruly because they were left unattended too.
Yes. Teacher Mark just left them. Yeah, where was he?
It's Teacher Mark's fault in the first place. Actually, he's the one who should pay for the broken window.
Stop that! Are you two questioning my authority here? You want your children to be disciplined. I put measures. And here you are questioning me? When will your parents ever get satisfied?
Let our children pass their exams. Then we shall be satisfied.
What's that supposed to mean, Steve?
If results were good,
such issues will not arise. You know very well all the children failed because we are not being taught, don't you?
And the head of discipline, Teacher Mark, is one who needs to be disciplined.
So now you have the audacity to blame the school for the way you brought up your children, eh? Your parents are to blame.
This is all your problem. You the headmaster and the teachers. You don't care. And you dare blame us, the parents?
Yes, Steve. Let him give us the job and see whether we will not pick up that chalk and attend to our children.
How dare you blame our children's poor performance on us, the parents?
You see? What did I tell you? The children learn their violent and uncouth behavior from their parents. Look at what is happening now.
Mr. Headmaster, you are testing our patience, my friend. This is not a simple issue, by the way.
Please, leave my office. I do not entertain fights. Secretary, I need these two out of my office now.
Ayaya! A fight almost broke out between the headmaster and Steve.
I really think the headmaster is being inconsiderate. Why doesn't he listen and understand the point the parents are making?
Well, we learn through experience. Maybe he's waiting for a real fight. Anyway, what's up with Musa?
The last time we met him, he said he doesn't see any reason to get involved in politics. I wonder if he's had a change of heart.
Sir, if you don't know me, I work with the local government. And like I said, I need to look at your books regarding taxes.
Oh, that's better. If it concerns payment of taxes, I'm a clean man. I pay my taxes diligently.
Fine. Then let me have a look at your local tax receipt.
Here's the tax receipt, sir.
Okay. Mr. Musa, this is much less money than you paid.
How much was I supposed to pay? That's what you've been paying. Look, I even have previous receipts here.
But unfortunately, the fee was increased. This is much less. You should have paid the new fees.
But what is wrong with you guys? You just sleep and increase fees in your sleep and expect us to also dream about it or what?
Musa, the tax was increased halfway through this financial year. The local council authority passed this increment at the committee sitting.
What sitting? When?
When they met. It is always like that.
Why? Why did they do that?
Everyone is obliged to pay the increment because it's good for this community. For instance, it is meant to improve services such as garbage collection and disposal, road maintenance, and the rest.
No, this can't be. I see no service improvement here. This is very unfair. We still manage the garbage ourselves. Look at our roads. We actually look for the road among potholes.
Sir, I'm not here to educate you about the tax. I'm here to enforce the law. We are closing all businesses that have not complied.
You cannot close mine. How did you expect me to know? I was not aware of this at all.
Everybody was informed. Didn't your LOC chairperson inform you?
When? Our LCs are useless. I've not even heard anyone talk about this.
Then vote wisely. Why don't you vote out such inefficient leaders?
That's why I don't vote. But you won't close my business. Full stop.
Musa, come out. Otherwise, I will lock you inside.
I'm telling you, you will not close my business.
Musa, please abide. We shall not use too much force. Just come out and let us do our work.
Over my dead body. You will not close my business. The tax increment you are talking about is very unfair, inconsiderate and useless. I will not bow down.
We asked you to keep peace and you refused. So, we won't be wrong to do our job by all means.
Help! Help! Help!
Even if you fight, it's closed now.
You have even hurt my arm. You will pay for this, I swear. You will pay for this dearly.
And you dare remove this seal before you pay the tax. You will end up in jail. Go and pay. Come to our offices. present your tax receipt, and we shall come and open your business. Otherwise, have a nice day.
I hate this government. I hate you. Why mistreat us? Why? You will pay for this.
My friend, did Musa think he could handle these trained tax collectors? They still managed to close his mobile money shop.
But this was unfair. You see, we all pay taxes, but the morale to pay comes from when we see roads worked on, clean water supplied, quality services being provided for, etc.
That is true. But we also have the obligation to obey the laws of the country. And that's why we should vote wisely. Simple.
We haven't heard much from Peter's home. But meanwhile, Richard's education is still a puzzle. His father Peter has plans for him. Let us find out in the next scene.
Hey, John. Do not forget the extra container. I have a feeling we shall have a good catch today.
I know, the fish season is setting in. I cannot forget the extra container. Okay, let me pull the anchor and we set off.
John, wait.
What is it now? Have you forgotten anything?
My son Richard is supposed to join us and fish with us today. He should be here by now.
Human, is Richard not supposed to be at school?
John, my friend, he is still at home. He can't stay home idle. I told him he has to come fishing.
But why?
That boy Richard failed P7 exams and he won't be proceeding to Senior 1. So he...
Peter, is that the reason?
Richard is going to become a fisherman like his father. Full stop.
Come on, Peter. You can do better than that. This is a new era, man. You can't do that to your son. And besides, he is not that dense.
John, it's pointless for him to pursue secondary education when there is no chance of passing even Senior 1. If he can't pass P7, how will he pass Senior 1?
But it can't be the end of his education. Should I also do the same to my son, Freddie?
What else can I do, John?
Well, who am I to talk? Joan has already pulled Freddie into the restaurant.
Even Sam is likely to fail P7 this year.
But John, why is that school not improving on the standards?
Ask the headmaster.
Anyway, hey Peter, we need to get moving. The weather might be against us. Where is your son Richard?
I don't know. It's pointless for us to wait any longer.
Hey, that's true.
Let's get going. I will deal with him later.
Yeah, man. Don't be so hard on the kid. He must be having his own challenges amidst all this. I believe he also wants to be at school.
He is indisciplined, fails exams, disobeys my orders.
It is not his fault that he failed. Peter, let's get moving.
Okay, I'll pull the anchor and we go. I will handle Richard later.
Oh no, Peter can't be serious. He wants Richard to become a fisherman? I am disappointed.
But he gave you his reasons. Going ahead with such poor results will be a waste of time. Haven't you seen S6 dropouts resorting to fishing? Why not?
Well, it's a source of income. But if the parents can afford to educate him, and he is interested, why kill his chance to education? I think he deserves a second chance.
And now he's nowhere to be seen at the landing site. I wonder where he could be.
Thanks, Mama Irene. But wait, I was told that you have some nice jewelry today.
Oh, Peace. I have enough. Very nice pieces. Don't leave before you look at them. Okay. I have new stock.
Wow! I can see golden necklaces. Silver. They look so nice, Mama Irene. How much is this one?
That is 10,000 shillings only.
That is quite expensive, Mama Irene. Some of us will never wear such things. We shall end up just admiring from others.
We can negotiate. How much do you have? You boy, what are you doing knocking my stuff?
Good afternoon, Mama Irene. Sorry.
I do not entertain street children here. What is the problem?
I'm just asking if you have anything, like a job or anything I can do, you give it to me and I work for you.
I told you I do not deal with street children because they are thieves. Please leave.
Okay, Mama Irene, but
I told you to leave. There is no job for you here. These boys can steal your things if you let them come nearer. I do not want them here.
That boy's face looks familiar.
Is it? How about these with blue quas?
Hi, that's Richard. Mama Irene.
Richard, you mean Peter's son?
Yes, that's him.
What is he doing looking for manual jobs?
He's not in school.
But these street kids are going to spoil him.
Hey, Bambi. That boy needs to be helped.
I will talk to Mama Sam about it. Indeed, this boy needs help. So, about the necklace, how much do you want to pay?
I don't want to deceive you. I can't afford. I can't even afford to pay damages so that Damali goes back to school.
Hey, didn't I tell you? The boy is lingering and wandering around town looking for jobs now. Something needs to be done to help Richard.
Aha, issues in Rock Point. Well, Musa promised to deal with the tax collectors, and here he goes.
I cannot allow this to happen. Anyone who tampers with my business cannot get away with it. Monday! Where is Monday? Is Monday here?
Young man, have you been beaten up? What's the problem?
These guys closed my shop.
Which guys?
Tax collectors from Matare.
Why have they closed the shop?
That I have not paid full taxes, and yet I did. They claim the taxes were increased. Since when?
Young man, am I the one to pay taxes for your business? I thought you'd come to me with complaints as your landlord.
You need to know.
Why should I know when you see that my bar did not survive either? Huh? Look, I just removed their lock. I know how to handle them.
But how can they just have extraordinary meetings and decide to increase taxes without consulting us, the businessmen? How?
Musa, pay your tax and I pay mine.
How can local councils make decisions that concern us, the poor, with no consultations at all?
My friend, those are your leaders.
And the other day, Ofono talked about it, and none of us paid attention.
What did he say?
That the poor are not listened to. Their views no longer matter. For example, I've been having problems, but no politician has come to my rescue.
Young man, you see? You are smaller than the local authority, and whatever they pass, you cannot undo it. So the solution is to comply.
But I thought it's the duty of our leaders to consult us before making decisions that affect and concerns us citizens.
My friend, I hear your points. But in this case, you have no way out. You have to pay the taxes.
But from where? Did they even find out whether we make that exorbitant amount they are going to charge us?
Why would they mind? All we want is to have you provide us the mobile money services. We need your shop open as soon as possible.
But I don't even have the money to pay.
What if I gave it to you?
Wow! That would be great.
I'm going to lend you the money to pay for the tax license so that you open the kiosk and have business running.
Yeah?
Yeah, some of us benefit a lot from your business services.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You are such a savior.
But remember, that money is not a donation. You will have to pay back. There's nothing for free these days.
But Monday, I don't even have the money to pay you back.
Take the money, man. I'll find a way to get my money from you. Don't worry. Just open your kiosk.
Thanks, Monday. Thank you.
That young man will learn. He will really pay. Nothing in life is for free.
Monday finally bailed Musa out.
You heard for yourself. With Monday, there's nothing for free.
Well, I hope Musa is learning the importance of having good and efficient leaders, though the hard way.
We asked our listeners what they are doing to identify good leaders in preparation for voting. And here are some of the responses.
Joe Wanda Prince said, I always weigh the different manifestos, check the ability of each candidate to live up to their promises, and also consider their past, because some people were corrupt from the day they were born.
Baluku Balindeke Boas says, I'm trying to attend the rallies of the candidates so that I hear their proposals. This will help me to determine and know the leader who is capable to work for me.
And he continued to say, I also take this opportune moment to request my fellow voters to give mandates irrespective of parties. Let us see who can work for the entire community, not a confined group of people. Thanks, Rock Point.
Thanks for giving us your views. We're waiting to hear from the rest.
How can you get your views? Just in case you don't know, there are several ways.
Address your letter to Communication for Development Foundation, Uganda, P.O. Box 8734, Kampala.
Or send us a text on 0776 256 256. Better still, if you have a burning issue that you want to share with a counselor, we offer free telephone counseling, so call 0800 200 600, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Even better still, become our friend on Facebook and join the discussion there.
Okay, let us end here for today. We'd like to thank Twaweza East Africa and the Democratic Governance Facility, DGF, for making change possible through Rockpoint 256, and, of course, the Electoral Commission for permitting us to educate you, the voters.
Thanks for being with us and for being a good listener of Rockpoint 256. It has changed many lives and can change yours too. Remember, change is me, it's you, it's us. Bye-bye.
Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to